Hi, folks. Welcome back to Crisco's Corner. Walmart pulls guns, ammo displays in U.S. stores, citing civil unrest. Retailer says move is a safety precaution, but customers can still purchase firearms and ammunition. Well, what do they know that we don't know? Or is it just careful planning? Who knows? Their biggest... My understanding, they're the biggest company in the world, at least the biggest retailer in the world. So they got a lot of smart people there, and their security and their people, they know what's going on. And let's see how the story goes. Walmart Inc. has removed all guns and ammunition from the sales floors of its U.S. stores this week, aiming to head off any potential theft of firearms the stores are broken into amid social unrest. Yeah, can you imagine? A couple hundred people. Look at this. I mean, items litter the ground Wednesday inside a Walmart in Philadelphia that was damaged in protest. Can you imagine people getting firearms inside there? I mean, they're robbing from each other outside. There was some videos in Philadelphia where the looters were robbing the looters at gunpoint. Can you imagine if they passed around firearms, shotguns, ammunition? Good Lord. The retail giant, which sells firearms out of half of its 4,700 U.S. stores, said customers can still purchase guns and ammunition upon request, even though they're no longer on display. At this point, I want to mention something. See this picture here? Where it has the Walmart just trashed. God knows what the rest of the store looks like. I mean, it's really ridiculous. How many hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even millions of dollars in stolen merchandise and damage? Who does this hurt? You think the Walton family gives a damn about a few stores that get ransacked out of over 4,700 and the billions and billions they have? No, these idiots, they don't get it. The people that work there are people that live around there. You think these people work there because they're rich and independent and they want something to do? During a pandemic, to lose your job is really, really devastating. These morons, it's their friends, it's their neighbors, some of their family members even probably. It's just stupidity. Who are they hurting? They're only hurting themselves and the people they supposedly march for. It's dumb, 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 and it makes 0 sense. 0 cents. We have seen some isolated civil unrest, and as we have done on several occasions over the last few years, we have moved our firearms and ammunition off the sales floor as a precaution for the safety of our associates and customers. Yeah. A Walmart spokesman said the company hasn't decided how long the items will stay out of view, he said. It depends how long people are stupid. I don't know how to put it any other way. It just depends how long people continue to be stupid. There have been days of violent protests and looting this week in Philadelphia after police fairly shot a black man holding a knife in the city Monday. And they found out later, through the videos, didn't have a hell of a lot of choice. Not really. Had very little choice. The two women that were the police officers and this guy was coming after him, and they tried to backpedal and backpedal and backpedal. I think I saw an article that said even the family of the gentleman who was unfortunately died doesn't want murder charges brought against them. In a letter to store managers Wednesday, Walmart asked staff to pull guns from shelves, quote, due to current unrest in isolated areas of the country and out of abundance of caution. Yeah, I don't blame them a bit. I would do the same thing. Walmart also removed firearms and ammunition from stores this summer in the wake of George Floyd's killing by police when several Walmart stores were damaged. The country's largest retailer is still a big seller of guns and ammunition, even though it has pared off its offerings. Last year, it stopped selling ammunition that can be used in semi-automatic rifles and handguns after a shooting at a Walmart store in El Paso, Texas, left 23 people dead. Yeah, it's, and you can say, well, John, that's Second Amendment. Well, no, maybe they bowed to the social media monsters and the cancel people, but it's their company. If they want to do this, they can. Nobody's making them do it. Government isn't making them do it. It's a huge difference. Huge difference. than that and saying a new law says you can't sell them. It's not even close to being the same. In 2018, the company raised minimum age to purchase guns or ammunition to 21 after a deadly shooting at a high school in Parkland, Florida. I'm not sure how that works, state laws or the policies of the store. I'm assuming they can do that. In 2015, it stopped selling assault-style rifles and it stopped selling handguns, except in Alaska, over 2 decades ago. It's a mess. It's really a mess. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It stopped selling handguns in Alaska last year. Walmart chief executive Donald McMillan said last year that stores continue to sell firearms and ammunition that appeal to hunters. Demand for firearms has skyrocketed this year as measured by the FBI background checks a proxy for sales. That's not counting the people that are owning illegally. The National Shooting Sports Foundation, the firearms industry trade group, estimated a record 12.1 million gun checks for January through July, up 72% for the same period a year ago. And these guys want to curtail Second Amendment rights with a skyrocket. It's a losing message. And the funny part is, of the huge increases, my understanding is, of the gun purchases in the United States this year, the vast majority, when I say the vast majority, I've seen numbers at 60 and 70% of the increase is by women. They don't feel safe. I don't blame them a bit. You break into somebody's house or you go after somebody and it's a mother with a couple of kids and she has a gun. Guess what, dude? She's going to unload that whole clip into you. It's a mother protecting her children. She will do it. Believe me. Maybe she'll pay the consequences later, but the instincts will kick in, the motherly instincts will kick in, and she will unload that clip into you if she feels her children are in danger. Believe it. Believe it every single time and every single instance that a woman has armed like that. She will defend her children. Case closed. Anyway, folks, I stopped on this picture of the looting just to show this is what stupid looks like. Unfortunately, that's the way it is in some parts of the country right now. And another thing I want to mention, this kind of stupidity, it just makes more people vote for Donald Trump. So I don't even know what their goal is on this. I don't even know what they're trying to do. I don't think they even know, to be honest with you. Anyway, folks, thanks for your time and attention. I appreciate it. I'm a new podcast, so if you could like and subscribe, that would be really great. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers in order to get some ad revenue to buy some new equipment so we could really ramp up the channel. That would be great. I would appreciate it. And until then, folks, goodbye and good luck.